Former U.S. Vice President Pence to declare White House candidacy. U.S. elections update. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mint Media. I am here to give you all about Donald Trump news. I will be very happy if you give a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Let's start. The upcoming presidential race in the United States has already begun, marking the 60th contest for the presidency. President Joe Biden, a Democrat, is seeking re-election, having launched his campaign last month. However, the question remains unanswered. Who will be the Republican candidate to challenge the incumbent president for the White House? If Biden becomes the nominee, it is clear that Donald Trump is the front-runner among the increasingly crowded field of Republican candidates. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has also thrown his hat into the ring, joining the race for the White House as the competition heats up. Former Vice President Mike Pence is planning to announce his candidacy next week, with his official campaign launch expected to take place in Iowa. Pence, an ardent opponent of abortion, has been traveling across the country, focusing on states seen as crucial in the Republican nomination race. He will also attempt to strike a balance between embracing the former president, Trump, and emerging from his shadow after years of unwavering loyalty. Pence's relationship with Trump has recently become strained. He refused to support Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election results and remain in power. Pence stated in March that history would hold Trump accountable for his role in the Capitol riots, going on record to say that Trump was wrong and he had no right to overturn the election. In April, Pence even testified in a federal investigation examining Trump's role in the assault on the Capitol. This puts Pence at odds with the former president, who is currently facing multiple legal cases. Another potential candidate for the White House is former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, expected to announce his bid next week. While DeSantis' campaign had a rocky start with technical difficulties during online interactions, he is positioning himself as an alternative to Trump, offering a version of Trumpism without the perceived chaos. However, DeSantis still lacks Trump's national profile and faces the challenge of closing a significant polling gap, with Trump leading by close to 50 percentage points. Considering the crowded field of candidates, Trump appears to be the front-runner for the Republican nomination. However, there is concern among Republicans that he may struggle to win the hearts and minds of the general public in a general election, particularly among independent voters. With over a year and a half before the presidential general election, many factors can influence the outcome. The economy is expected to be a significant consideration for most voters, with comparisons likely to be drawn between the stability and policies of the Trump administration and the current state of affairs under President Biden. Looking ahead, Democrats to the 2022 midterms may prefer Trump to be the Republican nominee, believing that he could be a more beatable candidate. However, Trump's, despite his rhetoric, or perceived stability by many to have brought relative to the country, including a strong economy, inflation rates, and controlled immigration. The chaotic nature of the Biden administration's policies, coupled with concerns about rising inflation and a move towards socialism, may lead voters to prefer the perceived security and stability that Trump offered during his tenure. Understanding the perspective and loyalty of the average Trump voter will be crucial for both Republicans and the rest of the country. The Trump base remains fiercely loyal to the former president, and their preferences will shape the Republican nomination race and potentially impact the general election. As the race for the White House unfolds, the candidates' positions, policies, and ability to resonate with voters will ultimately determine the outcome of the election. How do you think about the video? Please let me and everyone know your feeling by comment your opinion about this video. I am Mint Media. See you in the next video.